There's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, YouTube? So today I'm going to be doing another version of my Hollywood Hot Topics. Of course, I'm going to try to do this throughout the week. So before I get started, make sure you already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you guys think about some of the topics of the video. So the first person that I wanted to start talking about was Doja Cat. So Doja Cat, y'all, might be out of commission in the music industry, y'all. She might not be able to sing or rap anymore. So we might not get any more niggas ain't shit. Come up in your bitch. I did not do shit. I eat your dick. Niggas ain't shit. Come up in. We might not get that anymore. Because she tweeted, she said, doctor just had to cut into my left tonsil. I had an abscess in it. My whole throat is effed. So I might have some bad news for y'all coming soon. He said, nah, so my tonsils got infected before BBMAs, the Billboard Music Awards, and I was taking effing antibiotics, but forgot that I was taking them. Then I drank wine and was vaping all day, and then I started getting a nasty A growth on my tonsil, so they had to do surgery on it today. He poked up in there with a needle twice and then sucked out the juice out of it, and then took a sharp thing, cut it into 2 places, and squeezed some like the juice, the little juice out or whatever. This the thing with Doja. Doja does, I feel like she doesn't realize, and she ended the quote off with Doja. I'm playing. Imagine. The thing is with her, I feel like she doesn't realize that she's a celebrity. I remember we seen a clip of her at the Billboard Music Awards. She's like vaping in front row. I'm like, girl, you are a whole like superstar. Like, what are you doing? Like, she like carries herself as if she's still like a normal person, which you should carry yourself as you're still normal. Like, you shouldn't act like you're better than somebody, but it's a sort of a little bit of decorum you should have as a celebrity, so that way, you get what I'm saying, you won't run into these situations. Because the fact that she said she was vaping all day and drinking wine, that's a bad combination. Girl, you sing and rap. And some people don't even think she's a rapper, which I think she's a rapper. I think she's a musical rapper. I think that's a new genre that needs to be introduced into the music sphere, is a rapper. And I think Doja needs to lead the charge with that, because she sings and rap at the same time, and she's good at doing both. And I hate how people try to just put her into the pop mode. I hate how people try to just put her into the rap mode, because I don't think she's either which one separately, right? But I just feel like her publicist, her team, they just need to all sit down with her and be like, hey, certain stuff that you be doing, you need to stop. This isn't okay, because now it's going to cost you, it's going to cost us money, and the label needs you to make money now, okay? Niggas ain't shit. Like, no. Now you can't even sing that. Like, some of her songs and some of the stuff that she sings, she has to reach a certain pitch. So it's not like Rihanna, where, y'all know Rihanna, like, a lot of her songs, they're not like high level tone songs. Only a few of them are, like Diamonds, and then the album where, oh, I forgot the name of the album. That song, that album had like a lot of songs on there where like she has to push her pitch high. Doja, a lot of her songs have that type of stuff on there. So she needs her voice. I don't know why she thought that was a good idea to do both at once. But like I said, she still thinks she's like a regular person. And I feel like that's why y'all saw that video, right? Of Megan Thee Stallion and Doja Cat and then Cara Delevingne. I feel like Megan was kind of side-eyeing her, like looking at her like, this ratchet hoe. Like, oh, look at you. The hotties don't fuck with you. Yeah. Like, I feel like Megan was looking at her like that because she was probably like, why is she carrying herself like that? Because let me know if y'all know the video I'm talking about. Like, she was looking at her all types of crazy. But yeah, the next person I wanted to get into was Kenya Moore Hair Care. She went on the Wendy Williams show yesterday. Really not the Wendy Williams show. They need to stop calling it the Wendy Williams show because they're eating off of my girl's name, and I'm sick of it. It's not called the Wendy Williams show. It's called the entertainer commentator show. So it's like a whole bunch of entertainer commentators. We got Michelle Visage, Michael Rappaport, Leah Remini, like all these people that are entertainers and that are commentators, running the Wendy Williams show. So y'all need to stop calling it the Wendy Williams show because she's not on there. It's really getting on my nerves, and I feel like they're eating off my sister girl name for free, and I like that. So she went on there, she did her interview, whatever, and then Kenya's funny. Kenya is hilarious, and mind you, she looked bomb. You feel me? Bomb AF, y'all. Let me show y'all the overlay for this video that I'm gonna put anyways. But look at Kenya though, like bomb. You cannot. One thing about it, people could say all they want about Kenya and her mom was never there for her and blase, 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 and all that. But look at Kenya on the far right. She is freaking gorgeous. Her skin looks amazing. She looks amazing. You can't deny her beauty. Okay, you might could deny her spirit, but in the interview, she talked about how her week so far hasn't been the best because they had basically like a party or whatever, and for the family, I forgot who it was, somebody's birthday or something that they were celebrating, and the mom they didn't invite Kenya. The mom, she wasn't allowed to go over to that family party because her mom was there, and it's so messed up because you would think that over time the mom would at least acknowledge her and like try to build some sort of relationship, especially now that she's like a celebrity figure. But it's like the mom could care less about Kenya more hair care. And it's really, really sad because now that Kenya has a daughter, she's not going to have a grandmother. So she's going to have to explain that to her. And that's going to make the daughter look like, actually be like, where's my grandma? Why does my grandma never come and see me? My bestie Jade, I saw her grandma the other day, and I like, you know what I'm saying, like little stuff like that. Like, you know how kids are, they love to ask questions and they love to question everything. So it's gonna be kind of sad with her explaining that to Brooklyn. But she also said some funny stuff in the interview too. So she called out Marlo. So she was like, oh, Marlo is an ex-con and I'm an icon. She said, I'm an icon and Marlo's an ex-con. So this is my whole thing with Kenya. Kenya, I feel like, is jealous of Marlo because she got the peach. I feel like she didn't mind Marlo when she didn't have the peach because Marlo not having the peach, she wasn't a threat. She didn't pose a threat at all being there because once you don't have a peach, you could only have a certain amount of camera time. Even though Marlo, she still had a good amount of camera time while being a friend of the housewife, but her being a full-time housewife now, she has to share the screen with Kenya, and I think Kenya feels some type of way about that. Plus, another reason why I think Kenya feels some type of way, in the interview, if you pay attention to it closely, Kenya tells you stuff without saying specifics. She says, a lot of the girls on there, she doesn't like that they fake storylines or make stuff up, right? I feel like she was calling out Portia, and I feel like she was talking about Marlo and probably a couple other people. But those are, I think, the two people she was talking about. It's because y'all know Portia. Half of the season she was on, she acted as if she was in a relationship and like with that. Remember that that athlete player? I forgot what team he played for. Not that he's gay or anything, but I forgot what sport he played for. His name was Todd. I heard like they were barely together. They only did it really for the show. Like she would just do little stuff when she was a vegan for the show. Like she would do stuff just for storyline purposes. And then of course Marlo, now we still don't know how she gets all her millions of dollars. And she still owes me my $40. I mean, so we still don't know how she gets all her money. So it's like, to me, that's a fake storyline. It's use that LA archive. It's a brand new business. You can't tell me that you're making so much money off of it already and everything like that. We get it, probably is making a good amount of money, but it's not enough to have to sustain your lifestyle for like the past year. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. So of course we all know Marlo allegedly has had sugar daddies, and that's how she's made her money. She's never confirmed it, but she's alluded to it, and I think she just needs to come out and just say it, because that could be something interesting to have on the show, like to tell us how to, you know, break down and get your own sugar daddy. Like that would be kind of lit. Like some people want to know that. Like I know this dude, right, that I worked with. He literally he doesn't pay for his rent. He has a sugar daddy, right? And he doesn't even have sex with the sugar daddy. And he told me he just has to be his friend. Like he goes with him to his doctor's appointments. Mind you, he's an old man. He goes with him to the doctor's appointments. He goes with him to events and stuff like that. And he pays his rent, pays for everything like that for him, and he's never had sex with him, not once, and he's just living scot-free off of him. And I'm just like, wow. And I've met that story a lot. I've seen people, I've met people that have that type of lifestyle a lot, especially in Florida. That's like a little bit of a commodity in people in Florida that is like not talked about. A lot of people down here, they have sugar daddies and they do not talk about it. They just act like they're getting money out the wazoo. Meanwhile, they got a sponsor, you know? Like Tierra Marie said, a sponsor, right? So let's talk about Rihanna and Chris Brown and A$AP Rocky. So Rihanna and Chris Brown, I said Rihanna, Chris Brown, A$AP Rocky and Chris Brown, A$AP Chris. Let me stop. A$AP Rocky and Rihanna got delivered their baby today, and now they have a baby boy. So both of them now have a baby boy, and Chris Brown decided to go on Instagram, y'all. Let me share my screen and show y'all, and basically gave them a congratulations, which I think was highly inappropriate. He said congratulations, right? And then he put the little baby emoji. Didn't even add her or nothing like that. He said congratulations with the little cross with the praying emoji, the heart, and then the baby emoji. So let me share my screen and show you guys, just in case you guys missed this. Yeah, say congratulations, and then had her belly out, the baby emoji and everything like that. I don't think this is appropriate because you got into a DV situation with her. So we don't need to hear your input, sir. We don't need your little 2 cents and your heart and your flowers. Do like Johnson said, and send me my flowers. Send her some flowers. You get what I'm saying? I don't think this was appropriate because you're kind of showing us that you're low-key a narcissist, because it's like you low-key trying to poke at them without poking at them. You get what I'm saying? And A$AP Rocky, he one of them niggas, he not with that funny stuff. So I bet he saw this and was like, this bitch ass nigga, like, we not cool like that. Like, what you mean congratulations? Like, congratulations on working on your album. Like, he's probably not with that at all, and I wouldn't blame him because you beat up his baby mom. So the hell, like, that's not something to be like congratulatory towards somebody that you did that to. But of course, it's happened such a long time ago, and time does heal wounds. So you would think that Rihanna has moved on, but still, I don't think it was appropriate for him to do that. And stuff that Chris Brown has done since, I still don't look at him the same. But don't get me wrong, I can separate the music from the talent. He is a talented musician. Can't nobody hold a candle against Chris, and that's on facts. People have tried to come. To me, he's like the Nicki Minaj version of the R&B pop male group. Like, they've had guys try to come and kind of like dethrone him and everything like that, but it's never worked ever. Like, every time they've tried, they could only go so far. Trey Songz tried to do it, but he's too busy doing questionable stuff. Like, there's been a lot of artists that's been trying to come for his throne and they've never been able to. So you can't take the music aspect away from him. He just has huge character flaws, in my opinion. So also, I wanted to mention, I didn't even talk about this. Marlo did respond back. So Marlo did respond back to Kenya about the whole ex-con comment. So she said this. And what do you guys think about somebody bringing up somebody past like that on national television? Because now everybody knows. We already knew kind of Marlo went to jail multiple times, but Kenya kind of really broadcasted this over a national audience, to be honest. So she posted this. She said, "A round of applause." Let me let me let me read it. Let me read it in Marlo voice. So she said, "A round of applause to all the ex-cons who turned their life around. It's not about where you start, but how you finish. Keep going." Hashtag iconic ex-con. Hashtag OG friend. Hashtag we're on the same screen now. Fabulous. So I get it. Okay, the thing you can't really knock somebody for what they did in the past. I've said this in my video that I uploaded earlier. Let's talk about now. Let's talk about now, because you're throwing shade at something that's not currently going on. She's never been in jail since like years now. She hasn't committed a crime that we know of. Y'all know how Real Housewives happen. So now that you're a peach holder now, Marlo, don't be stealing people credit cards allegedly and, you know, getting in people's purses. Don't let us catch us slipping. That's besides the point. So we haven't seen anything like that from her in a long period of time. So you can't really shade her on it. And like I said before, I really do think Kenya is jealous of the fact that she's now a national peach holder for Atlanta. So last topic I wanted to talk about was Murder the Great. So Murder the Great went on her Instagram and basically went on a little bit of a diary post. This is, I feel like what she posted. Let's read it first. She said this while playing a video, a montage of basically what she's been up to, which I'm not going to play because it has music and it's probably her music copyrighted. She said, I just feel like I should be and can be open with y'all. I've been feeling so drained and I've been telling people this, but nobody listening because nobody care. I've been so numb to everything. You would think I would be so excited with all my dreams coming true, but I can't feel nothing. People don't treat me like a human no more. They think I'm a money machine or a robot. Nobody asking me how I'm feeling or how I'm doing mentally. Everybody call my phone and need something. I would cry, but crying never solved my problems. This ish hurts. People tell me this is what come with it. More money, more problems. They ain't lying. I'm grateful for my situation. So grateful, but I'm also tired and I'm hurting. And I'm so drained to the point I don't even want to get out of bed. I've been arguing with people for a week straight. This ish got me physically sick. From family feeling like I owe them my life to this snake a business and people doing ish under my nose thinking I don't know about it. SMH. I just wanted to let y'all know what's up with me. Every time I go missing from social media, it's because I'm drained and this ish don't make it no better. Of course, I got music on the way. Please don't ask me. I just need a minute. Here's the thing. I remember following her on Twitter before she got a little more mainstream like she is now. And I remember like people used to be like, oh, she's up next. She's up next. She's up next. So it's like, now that you have like the notoriety and like the fame, you're kind of like, oh, I don't want it anymore. I'm tired. But then again, this is the exact same thing. Remember when Doja, she was just like, oh, I quit music. No, damn well she knows she couldn't quit music because that contract you signed, baby, with that label. You got to give them their $40. Like, what do you think? What do you mean you quit? Like, no. So it's like, a lot of people want success and a lot of people want that money and all that glitters and gold. But once they do get it, they realize it's not as good as it seems when you didn't have it. And I have that same issue too. Like, I want to be at a certain level or whatever, but I feel like once I do get there, I'm going to be exhausted because I'm already exhausted now. So imagine like once I do reach like the level of success that I want to reach, it's kind of scary. But I do think she does need to take a step back. I don't think going on Love and Hip Hop was the smartest move for her, to be honest. It did get her name out there, don't get me wrong, but I feel like now they're going to just look at her as this reality girl that's been on TV. Because, of course, this screen grab of that video is her filming her confessionals for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So I believe she's going to be on this season that's coming up next. And are you guys going to be checking out Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Because last thing I heard, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta been dead. Okay? Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is not Atlanta. Like, okay, like, to me, Love and Hip Hop died once COVID hit. COVID messed up Love and Hip Hop so much. It created such a gap in the airing of when it came back. And then not even that, they canceled some of its best franchises, in my opinion, which was Hollywood. So Hollywood was one of the best franchises and it's no longer coming back. I do believe after this season of Atlanta that it's going to end. I'm not too sure. I did see a live with Rich Dollars and Erica Mena. No, Rich Dollars and Moniece. And they were talking about the ending of Love and Hip Hop and if it should continue and blah, 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 blah. We do wish Murder the Great the best, and I do hope that she takes like a step back a little bit, but that's just the price of fame. People don't care about you. They care about what you do and that bottom line, like the people around you, that whole crew. That's why it's so good, like, to have like a set of people to go to when you're feeling like overwhelmed and tired, so that way they could just listen to you and you could vent to them without them feeling like, oh, you owe them something like money or anything like that. Because remember the last season of Love and Hip Hop and her relationship with her mom and everything? That relationship to me was so toxic. Like, I could have sworn in one of the scenes they was just gonna start boom, 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 like on like a Johnson's Cabaret reunion. Like, they arguments got deep. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think about some of the topics I talked about in this video, you guys. Let me just make sure I cover everything. Oh no, one more. So this is gonna be a good one. So, y'all, Erica Banks, right? Erica Banks. Erica Banks. So she is gonna drop a music video called I believe Drop It. No, Do It. My bad. She's gonna drop a music video called Do It. And a lot of the people on the Twitter sphere have been going in on her because they feel as if she's basically copying Megan Thee Stallion's video of Thought-ish. Hands on my knees in the air and thought shit. Come on now. So look at this. Do y'all think she was copying her? Because I do. This is courtesy of the Shade Room. I really think she was copying her. Look at this. Down to the outfit. And Sukiana was in the comments and said that she did it first. To be honest, the person who did it first was Dream Doll. Dream Doll did it first. I don't care what nobody say. I remember seeing, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Remember Dream Doll's first album she dropped, Life in Plastic? When she was on the doctor's table and they had the little thingy and like they was working on her and stuff like that on the doctor's table. Let me show you. Yeah, this. Like she did it first. And this is only like a sneak. It's only like a little picture of the actual picture I'm talking about because I don't want to just keep searching for it and keep pausing. But this is what, you feel me? Like look at it. On the very, very, very right. Dream Doll did that first, like with the doctors, because the full album cover, it has like the single cover. I believe it was a single cover. It had the doctors working on her, just like the Erica Banks thing. Do you guys think she copied off her? You know, a lot of people do not care for Erica Banks because all the stuff she did, begging for Nicki's feature and like a resure, right? And then next thing you know, saying that she only does features with girls that can't rap, which I kind of agree with, but then I kind of don't. But it is what it is. I do think though that she does need to humble herself, and that I do think that she was copying off of Megan because that's too verbatim to what she was wearing, like down to the white outfit with the little straps, all that. Like, come on now, like you can't tell me that's a coincidence. It's the label, to be honest, sabotaging her. If she didn't come up with the concept and the outfit and everything, it's really the label trying to sabotage her and making her like a girl that's gonna come from Megan's spot. Because labels always do this. They always see this artist that they see is big, and then they have their artist, and they want to get that artist to take down the artist that they feel is comparable to them. They tried to do that to Nicki for years, but it's never worked, baby. Let me know what you guys think about the topics that I talked about in this video down below. And entertainers, we are out.
No personal thing.